Okay, so the ed ending is sometimes mistakenly pronounced, and this usually happens when we don't know that we have three different ways of pronouncing the ed ending. First thing I need to mention, when do we have the ed ending? First of all, we have it for the past tense form of a verb by adding the or ed to the main or to the root verb, like for example, want, the past wanted. So that's the first thing. Second thing, we might be having ed when it comes to adjectives, for example, like interested, motivated, encouraged, um, excited. Okay, and it goes the same, like sometimes we have ed, we have sometimes ing by the end of an adjective, but we mainly need to talk about the ed ending in both verbs and adjectives, how to pronounce them. So what we need to know is that we have three different ways of pronouncing the ed ending. All right, so the first one, as we can see between the two slashes, the slashes here, we have like one or two letters. I mean, we hear the here the sounds. So sometimes the ed ending is pronounced as ed, ed. Sometimes it's just pronounced the, the. Sometimes it is pronounced ta, ta. So the three variations or the three different categories, I mean, sometimes ed here is ed, da, or ta. So the first column we have here, as you can see, we have ed, 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 ed. So all the eds here are pronounced id. When are they pronounced id? If you just have a look, very close look on these verbs. So we have here want, need, part, test, decide, hate, taste, and so there are two mutual factors that we have here, whether it's the T sound or the D sound. So if the root word, if the main word, if the main verb ended with T letter, and then T sound, or D, so if it ends with T or D, if we had ED after them, it is pronounced as id. For more clarification, want, it ends with T sound. So when we have it in the past, we say wanted, 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 needed, needed. As you can see, needed, wanted. So again, wanted, needed, parted, tested, decided, hated, tasted, ended. Again, wanted, needed, parted, tested, tested, decided, hated, tasted, ended. So once again, we pronounce ed as ed when the root words end with, when the root word ends with T or D. That's the first thing. Do you remember, guys, when we started studying consonants? So I told you one of the things that we need to check out when we pronounce a consonant sound is the vocal cords. So we need sometimes to touch our vocal cords. If they're vibrating, that's a voiced sound. If they're not vibrating, that's a voiceless sound, or we can say, in other words, unvoiced sound. So that is actually the answer of why ed is sometimes pronounced as da or ta. If we here looked at these letters, v, r, e, n, s, e, n, w, if you touch your vocal cords and try to pronounce the last sound of each and every word, of each and every verb. So, v, v, your vocal cords are vibrating. The R sound, r, voiced. Comply, ya, y, vocal cords are vibrating. Open, n, so the n sound, the tip of the tongue is at the first part of your top of your teeth, your mouth, and vocal cords are moving. Close, z, sorry, z, z. Nice, so it's vibrating as well. Yeah, again, so comply and enjoy yeah sound voiced. Again, n, w, w sound is w, w. For all these sounds, your vocal cords are moving, which means when we have a voiced sound, you must pronounce ed as the, ed as the. So loved, loved. You don't say loved, because loved, that's it. So loved, remembered, remembered, complied, complied, opened, opened, closed, closed, enjoyed, enjoyed, learned. And people mispronounce this word a lot. People usually say, I learned. So saying learned, it's here. You say it. You shouldn't be saying it. You should be saying the. So learned. If that's the back of your teeth and that's your tongue, so your tongue shall be bring your tongue backwards so that you can pronounce R. So learned. Again, learned, learned. Okay, you don't say learned, don't add it, learned. People mispronounce show as well into show it. It's not show it, it's not it, it's showed, showed, showed. So once again, loved, remembered, complied, opened, closed, enjoyed, learned, showed, wanted, needed, parted, tested, decided, hated, tasted, ended, loved, remembered, complied, opened, closed, enjoyed, learned, and showed. The last one, let's pronounce the last letter. Touch your vocal cords and say P, P, and make sure it's P, not B, because B for book, that's a voiced sound. B, B, B. Gently touch the upper and lower lip. That's the voice sound. Your vocal cords are moving, but the voiceless sound is P, P. So P, you are pressing against the upper lip and lower lip. They're pressing against each other. And then the plosive sound happens when you push the air that you are trying to collect behind your lips. So once again, P, P, P. Silence. The vocal cords are not moving. K, K, K. But only make the last sound. K, K. Silence. Nothing is moving. Dance. S, s. Nothing is moving. Shh. They're a little bit dental, so use the upper and lower teeth. Again, shh, nothing's moving. K, K, P, 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 K. All of them are voiceless or unvoiced sounds. When you add ed afterwards, you shall pronounce the ed as t. And to be honest, that's the most problematic. So people are more likely to make mistakes here. So clapped, clapped. It's a clear t sound. You don't say clapped. No, it's clapped. In order to maintain the P sound, these shall be pronounced as t. So again, clapped, clapped, kicked, kicked, danced, danced, washed, washed, cooked, cooked, liked, liked, stopped, stopped, worked, worked. People say worked, worked, worked. So as if there is no ed, it's only t. So once again, wanted, needed, parted, tested, decided, hated, tasted, ended, loved, remembered, complied, opened, closed, enjoyed, learned, showed, clapped, kicked, danced, washed, cooked, liked, stopped, worked. So let's start, Fatma. Read the ed column. Fatma Mahmoud. Fatima. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
This one. Wanted, needed, ported, tested, decided, hated, tested, ended.
This one is tested, but this is tasted.
Tasted. Okay.
And this one is
ended.
Ended again.
Loved, remembered, complied, opened,
complied,
complied, opened, closed, enjoyed, learned.
Take care. That's learned. No, learned. Learned.
Learned. Showed.
Showed. Nice. T.
Okay. Clapped, kicked, danced, washed, cooked, liked, stopped, walked.
Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Hassan. Let's go.
This one? Yeah, clapped, kicked.
Start from id, da, ta.
Which one? Oh, the first column, yes. Wanted, needed, parted, tested, decided, hated, tasted, ended, loved, remembered, complied, opened, closed, enjoyed, learned, showed, clapped, kicked,
learned, no, learned.
Learned, showed, clapped, kicked, danced, watched.
No,
cooked,
not danced, danced.
Danced, washed, cooked, liked, stopped, walked.
Awesome, thank you. Ms. Dua, go ahead.
Wanted, needed, parted, tested, decided, hated, tasted, ended.
Nice.
Loved, remembered, complied, opened, closed, enjoyed, learned, showed, clapped, kicked, danced, washed, cooked, liked, stopped, worked.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ms. Dua. Ms. Nagla, let's go. Ms. Nagla, do I have you? Okay.
Here. Yes, I'm here.
Yes, let's go.
Wanted, needed, parted, tested, decided, hated, tasted, ended. Loved, remembered, complied, opened, closed, enjoyed, learned, showed.
Awesome.
Clapped, kicked, danced, washed, cooked, liked, stopped, worked.
Very nice. Thank you so much, Ms. Marwa Mahmoud. I'm sorry, Marwa Muhammad. Let's go.
Wanted, needed, parted, tested, decided, hated, tasted, ended. Loved, remembered, complied, opened, closed, enjoyed, learned, showed. Clapped, kicked, danced, washed, cooked, liked, stopped, worked.
Brilliant. Thank you. Ms. Marwa Salah, let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
But
can I say? Can I ask a question, please?
Of course, Ms. Marwa, go ahead.
Okay. Concerning the word "learn," I think sometimes we write it as T. Learn.
Yes. So it has to be learned or learned. It can be da or ta, but it's never learned.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Both are correct.
Oh, of course.
Learn. Okay. Thank you so much.
For sure. Thank you. Go ahead, Ms. Marwa Salah.
Okay. Wanted, needed, parted, tested, decided, hated, tasted, ended, loved, remembered,
We don't have to say
complied,
la, it's law, loved.
loved, remembered, complied, opened, closed, enjoyed, learned, showed, clapped,
This one
kicked.
again,
Which one?
enjoy,
Enjoyed,
again.
enjoyed, enjoyed.
Sometimes we add more vowel sound by saying enjoyed, id. No, enjoyed, enjoyed.
I said enjoyed.
It's not
Okay.
enjoyed, it's enjoyed, enjoyed.
Enjoyed,
Bravo,
enjoyed.
thank you.
Okay. Learned, showed, clapped, kicked, danced, washed, cooked, liked, stopped, worked,
Worked.
worked.
Yeah, I know it's a little bit challenging saying k, t, but that's what we need to do. Worked, worked. Again,
Worked.
brilliant. Thank you, Mr. Ahmed. Let's go.
Wanted, needed, parted, tested, decided, hated, tested, ended, loved, remember, comply, open, closed, enjoyed, learned,
Learned.
learned, showed,
Yes.
clapped, kicked, danced, swerved,
Danced.
danced,
Yes.
washed, cooked, liked, stopped, worked,
Worked.
worked.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Very nice. So now we've covered the P and B, th and the, and the ED ending, one of the very, very popular mistakes. And it would be great if you guys have started correcting your mistakes, especially when it comes to these three different things I've just mentioned. They're very, problematic, and they're like non-native speakers make a lot of mistakes, especially when it comes to the ED ending. So sometimes you would say, do I have time to check my vocal cords and to see if the last sound is voiced or unvoiced? You don't have to do this. In the presentation I sent you, these are the B, V, Z, G, N, M. N is different from the N. N is like just like N, but N, it's nasal, NG or NK. J, V, L, R. These are the voiced sounds. Other than that, it would be voiceless. So maybe the thing you need to do is just to memorize the voiced sounds. So just after the voice sound, I have D. However, when it's voiceless, I have T. Unless it's a T or a D, I have id. That's to cut the long story short. Nice. So let me stop sharing.